On today's episode, it's a hotbed of Hollywood hunkery, but who is the biggest Hollywood hotshot? Brad versus Leo. They're currently on top in Tinseltown, and this epic matchup takes place once upon a time in Hollywood. It's the name of the movie.
God, embarrass yourself like that in front of all those goddamn people.
Anyway, here's how it works. Round 1, box office. Round 2, Tomatometer. Round 3, awards. And we'll do a wild card round, then you will determine the winner. One will continue to be an A-list actor and the other is doomed to a fate of summer stock forevermore. Let's get it on.
I got a six-pack in the back. Thought we'd order a pizza. All right.
Round 1, box office. Brad Pitt has had a longer career than Leo and has accrued more total dollars at the Cineplex. So, does that mean he wins this round? Or is he just older?
Web of lies.
Brad's lifetime domestic haul stands at $4.29 billion, while Leo's is $3.64 billion. Let's take a closer look. Without Pitt's 8-second cameo in Deadpool 2, that total number for him slides down to $3.98 billion. And Leo has a much higher per movie average, $152 million for him, $110 million for Brad. So is it quantity over quality? If you're asking me about French fries, the answer is always yes. But when it comes to movies, I like a fella who has a guaranteed smash hit every time. Brad has made 39 flicks and some real gems in there. But Leo, he's only done 24 movies and he throws a haymaker with every new talkie he releases. I did the math. Somebody here did the math. And by the time Leo is 60 and Brad Pitt has turned into a little wrinkly baby, DiCaprio will overtake him at the box office. So DiCaprio wins the round and he's up 1-0.
I'm the king of the world!
Round 2, Tomatometer. Well, if it's quality you want, look no further than the caliber of film these gentlemen put out.
Grazie.
They're both the rare actor that can brag about having a career-fresh average on the Tomatometer. Brad's films rate 64.5% on average. Leo trails him by only a couple points at 62.8%. Both these fellas tie for highest individual movie score at 95%. Brad earned his for 12 Years a Slave, Leo for Catch Me If You Can.
Would you like a drink after takeoff?
Milk?
Brad wasn't the star of his movie, but he did produce it, and he won an Oscar for it.
It is a fact, a plain and simple fact, that what is true and right is true and right for all.
So what are the films that are weighing the boys down? Well, Leo has a big fat goose egg on his resume, that being for Critters 3.
You can't expect us to believe this horse shit.
It's at 0%. That's not his fault, he was like 9. Brad's lowest is 4% for Cool World. And I am shocked it took me that long to reference that classic. Remember Cool World? That 4% would be a lot higher if Who Framed Roger Rabbit hadn't already come out. No, I'm getting the word no, that apparently that movie's still terrible. This round comes down to who's been doing it better for longer. I got Pitt by the slightest of margins in both regards. Brad ekes out a victory in this round, and we're tied at 1 apiece.
Cousin, business is booming.
Round 3, awards. Look, movies are fun and all, but we know they're not worth anything unless they win a trophy. Same goes for actors, and both these studs have built quite a resume. Brad Pitt, you know how many total awards this guy has won? 67! 67. He's 2 away from Bill and Ted's favorite number of all time.
69, dudes!
And he's been nominated 152 times. The guy from Cool World has won 67 awards. Well, good luck competing in this category, Leo. I'm sorry, what's that? Boys and girls, I'm just getting word Leonardo DiCaprio has won 97 awards, and he's been nominated 209 times. So he's more nominations, more wins, and a better nom-to-win ratio than Brad. But how about with the important awards? There's one ceremony that stands head and shoulders above the others. However, each fella is tied with 4 MTV Movie Awards, so let's go to the lowly Oscars instead. Leo finally took home Oscar gold with his win for The Revenant. 2 years before, Brad got his first Oscar for producing 12 Years a Slave. So they're tied with 1 win apiece and 6 nominations each, but Leo's have all come from acting. Brad has been nominated thrice for acting, thrice for producing. And what are we talking about here today? Movie stardom. Producing is great. Like, you pick up a phone, you say, how are things going on set? I'm sure more goes into it than that, but I'm giving the win to Leo because he's won more times for acting. Wild card round, acting range. Yeah, it's acting range. Look, it's easy to be a leading man when you're good looking, but which actor has the most range when it comes to a role, Brad or Leo? Leo first came to prominence playing a mentally disabled teenager in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. He would go on to play everything from a drug-addicted basketball player to a reclusive innovator to a maniac stockbroker.
Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
And when he acts with Kate Winslet, he can either be a bored suburban husband or really wet and cold. Good range, kid. But let me tell you something about Brad. Stoner, psychopath, cult leader, bare-knuckle boxer, thief, outlaw, Nazi hunter, and zombie slayer. And he can do all these things while eating a tremendous amount of calories on screen. Pitt has consumed almost 5,000 calories on screen, all told, which is incidentally my record at Golden Corral. Leo does get points for eating actual bison liver. Like an actual bison liver. He ate it, and he was damn good Junior Thief in Growing Pains. Remember when he was on the TV show? But the winner of the round is the man who is possibly the dumbest personal trainer in the history of cinema, Mr. Brad Pitt.
Oh, like, you're so plugged into the intelligence
I'm
community.
just saying.
So at the end of the wild card round, we find ourselves in a dead heat. It's tied at 2, so my tiebreaker will be based purely on my gut. And my gut is saying go with the guy with the better abs. Now, this is no slight to Leo, but have you seen Brad's six-pack? Seriously, it's not even fair. The guy eats in every scene, in every movie he's ever been in, and he still looks like that.
You, sir. Yeah, you do the honors.
Brad gets the win as the biggest Hollywood hotshot.
It's official, old buddy. Well, has been.
That's what losing sounds like.
But that's just my superficial take. The real judge is you, the viewer. Head to the comment section right now and vote by telling us your winner. Is it the guy from the beach or the dude from Tree of Life? Good luck understanding either one of those films. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Mark Ellis, and I will do no crunches today.